I spent more time in Verdun than I probably should have. So that's why I know where it is.
Any any given weekend, I'm trying to put more content up for the Club Kayfabe creative community. That's my big baby right now. I always try to record new episodes of Club Kayfabe Wrestle Talk. So if you guys are into wrestling, me and my two co-hosts, we do a weekly show there. And I'm always trying to put new content up on our YouTube page. We do have a Club Kayfabe creative community YouTube channel. Um, Again, it is very wrestling heavy content wise right now because we're doing an online like fantasy promotion with 2K19 because I've got it on Steam, so I'm recording a bunch of stuff there. Very heavily, I rely very heavily on community interaction. So I let people help me book the matches and everything, and they get a lot of influence as to who gets title shots. So actually, our first champion was Aleister Black, which I think is awesome
Nice.
because I'm a big fan of his. So, but one thing I am doing on there, which I'm having a lot of fun with, I'm going to put some new episodes up soon, is I'm doing a show called Nintendo Melee, where I play every NES game ever.
Oh wow.
Don't have to beat it or even be good at it. I just have to play it so I can say that I've played it. And done a bunch of episodes already. That library is very, very difficult. I'm trying to do it in like release order, but I'm looking at what's coming up next, and Ghosts and Goblins is about to drop. So I'm just like, oh crap! Everybody gets to watch me suck at Ghosts and Goblins. But I'm a big vintage gamer, so I'm trying to get more vintage gaming shows up there. And I am now involved with the Extra Life promotion. My friend Mike Underwood works there. It's a charity where you play video games to raise money for children's hospitals across the nation. And I participated in their big gaming day back in November, where I played Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, all-time favorite video game. And I streamed it for I think I got about 3 hours or so of gameplay in and raised I raised $50. I think it wasn't much in the grand scheme of things, but it was definitely $50 more than that hospital had.
Exactly.
So like, it was a really cool feeling. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to keep doing the charity runs. And what I'm doing, and your listeners can participate in this if they want, for every dollar donated, I will play 1 minute of any game at your request, as long as it's a game I can have access to. So like, I can't just play that obscure Dreamcast game without actually having access to a Dreamcast. Now, if
Right.
anything in the NES, Super NES libraries, I have access to all of that thanks to the internet. So you can, so for a $30 donation, you can watch me play a half hour of any crappy game you want, and I mean any game. So, and we'll be doing that on our CKCC Twitch channel.
Nice.
So.
Very nice.
You want to see me play some bad games, and you want to see me suck. and yes, every time I die, that is for real. So
That's funny. That's very funny. All right.
oh, it's
On that
fun.
note,
I love it.
on that note, let me wrap things up here. That is it for the show. I'll get all my plugs that usually Sal reads real fast. For more information on our show, including where you can find our show, go to theblanketshouse.com. Our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pages are very active Instagram people. If you're on Instagram, follow us. And I put polls up all the time. Nobody participates. Participate in my polls. Come on. And comment, leave a review, rating.
Giggity.
And we will, it's like Sal's here. And we will read on the show. Our show, as well as the Club Faber Wrestling Talk show, is part of the Filling the Void podcast network. And you can hear me every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Clerks Minute, talking about Clerks 2. Every Tuesday, talking about Rent on No Days But Today, a Rent retrospective. And also on Tuesdays, on a separate feed, you can hear the Blake and Show Show Year 1 as we go through our first year of podcasting every single week. Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Go listen to that. It's definitely a treat to listen to.
Hey, I got a new show dropping on your network pretty soon. I don't want to give out the details yet, but yes, it's wrestling related, but
Of course it is.
it's a different type of show.
That's definitely true. We'll get together on that.
Absolutely.
Next week, as discussed a little while ago, next week is our big year-end special, a show I look forward to every single year because it's one of my favorite shows. We give out our awards, we go through the year of wrestling, and anything else that comes to mind, and we talk about it, including, this is our one time a year we talk about the best and worst movies, best and worst television stuff. We go through it all. That's going to be on next week's show to wrap up 2018. Chris.
Can't believe you're saying that already.
I know, it's crazy.
Wrapping up 2018. Oh, man.
Well, it's funny because I was putting my schedule together, and I've already got like shows in the can through the end of January.
Then you're ahead of me.
Yes. Well, for Clerks Minute and for No Days, I gotta be. So.
True.
All my No Days episodes have been recorded already. So. All right. Chris, get your last plugs in. Go.
Hey guys, please, CKCC Online at Facebook, and we have, just search Club Kayfabe Creative Community, find us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the easier it'll be to put out content for you guys. I have a lot of plans in mind for the community. It's only going to get bigger in 2019. It's been growing at a slow but also steady pace. So please check us out. Like, it's creative community, and if you have content that you want to be part of, like if you've got your own podcast, or if you're an artist, or you're a streamer, if you've got something that you do creatively and you want to put it out there, get with us. We will put it out there for you. We will help promote you. Our community works together to build each other up. Like, I can't stress that enough. And I've been doing that with my blog, which I've been sort of neglecting. But please, Club Kayfabe Creative Community, it's going to be something that's going to be really big for everybody involved. So if you are a creative person, you want your content out there, get with us. We'll help you find new listeners. And if you are a wrestling fan, like Blake and I are, because wrestling is just awesome, and if you don't think so, I'm not really 100% sure why you're so dedicated to some of my content, because I actually do. I have like dedicated people that are always checking out, and they're just like, oh, it's another wrestling thing. Like, well, it's like you don't even know me.
Exactly.
But I do have non-wrestling stuff too, so by all means, please check us out, and keep supporting Blake and Sal's show, because the more you support this show, you're supporting us too. So please, and thank you. And thank you for having me on. This was fun. And if you guys do have any questions for me related to my time working in the wonderful world of the theme park industry, or if you'd like to hear about my time working in indie wrestling, I'd be more than happy to talk about that. Maybe we can come on a future episode. We can do a little Q&A. So hit me up. Hit up Blake.
That.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And maybe Sal can be here too.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those situations. Sal has a new schedule, so he's unavailable in the morning. So all of our recordings are going to be in the afternoon now. So it's one of those situations. So, all right. Let me wrap this up. Chris, we're going to have to come back
Always
in
find a way.
We'll definitely got to come back in 2019, and we'll talk more for sure. That all being said, I'm Blake. Sal and Mark will be back next week for the big year-end spectacular. And you've been listening to the Blake and Sal Show. Have a good day, everybody, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.